California, don't fall for this cheap trick. They paid, just like big tobacco, big oil, big pharmaceuticals, they paid $180 million to try and trick you into yes on 22. Put all these beautiful smiley faces on you. I wonder how much these people got paid. We got to break this down, California. I want to tell you the truth, right? And again, you bailed them out during the pandemic. They failed to pay in $413 million. Californians bailed them out. So don't fall for this cheap trickery, right? They hire these masters of deception to write this language. So you think, oh my God, I feel so sorry for these drivers. Heck no. So firstly, by a 4-to-1 app-based, drivers overwhelmingly prefer to work as independent contractors. That is wrong because that survey was paid by them. They conducted that survey, right? They created guaranteed hourly earnings for app-based drivers. That, my friends, is a lie, L-I-E, right? Incorrect, because there are no guaranteed hourly earnings. They say 120% of minimum, of the minimum wage, the hourly wage, which is $13. But where they trick you in the fine language on page 25 is that it's only for driven hours. So it only works out to $5.65 per hour. So that is a lie. We've got to break down these lies. Number two here, Smiley Joe, per mile compensation towards vehicle expenses. Again, let me put the LIE. That is a lie. They want to pay drivers 30 cents per mile. If you were to drive from LA to Vegas and halfway back 500 miles and you take a client, you're getting paid 30 cents per mile. You know what? You're making $150 for a 7-hour trip. And that does not exclude your gasoline, right? These people were earning $1 or more. They're going to 30 cents a mile. Don't fall for that cheap trick. Number three, here, this smiley dude with a nice clean white t-shirt. New health benefits for drivers who work 15 hours a week, right? Okay, that is semi-lie, but you don't get these massive health benefits that employees get, because if you want to qualify for this, right, you have to literally drive around the clock to accumulate hours and actually get some protections in there. Again, that is a lie. Number four, we got this dude here with the curly hair and the jeans t-shirt. Medical and disability coverage for injury and illnesses. You know what? I want to be careful and say I'm not sure how they are marketing that one, because they've never ever been there for the driver. You, the Californian, have bailed them out during the pandemic and for all the monies that they did not pay into the fund. So we can call that like a semi-lie, right? Additional safety protections for app-based drivers, name them. You can't name them. There's no extra safety protections, right? Again, another lie. Now let's look at this wonderful lady at the back here. Listen, nothing against the people. They got paid. They got great smiles. I'm sure they're all wonderful individuals. I'm sure they're not even drivers, but they're on this big fancy brochure. They spent $181 million to try and buy your vote here. Let's get rid of the main one first, right? And we replace that with no. Now, yes on 22 protects flexible work schedules for drivers to a certain extent. I don't want to call that a lie, so I'm going to put that there. But under no on 22, the same flexible work schedules for drivers will prevail because you are going to be made true independent contractors. No fights for true independent contractors. What they're trying to sell you on the fact is that your driver driving you is a true independent contractor. They're not. They can't set their own rates. Uber sets the rates for them. Yes on 22 preserves app-based jobs that help drivers earn extra income. Under their model, that's a big fat lie. You are not earning extra income. 30 cents a mile is not income. 120% of a minimum $13 only for driven hours is $5.65 per hour. A McDonald's worker makes more than that. And no disrespect to a McDonald's worker. I'm just saying that is a big fat lie. Yes on 22 provides new earnings guarantee, healthcare benefits, and more. You are not getting any healthcare benefits unless you work around the clock in a hamster wheel, right? You're not getting great earnings guarantees. You're going backwards. You're going in reverse here. You're not even making the 2020 figures. You're not even making the 2019 or 2018 figures. You're going back. They want to control the show. They want to buy you with these beautiful, beautiful glossy pictures. They have paid for all the smiling drivers. But listen, if these were true drivers and they had to get in their car in November and it was yes on 22, those smiles would disappear, folks. I don't know, I'm a very sarcastic guy, but I'm giving you the truth. I'm giving you what's happening on the street. Drivers don't want this. Riders should not support this. Californians should not bail them out. And remember, in 2005 and 2006, big tobacco, big oil, big pharmaceuticals spent over $90 to $105 million each to push through these propositions, right? They make enough money. They don't pay taxes. They're not paying in, right? And then you got to bail them out. Uber and Lyft, DoorDash, Postmates are doing exactly the same. The biggest amount ever spent in history, $181. Why don't they put $180 million towards senior abuse, child abuse, animal abuse? Put that towards good causes. You'd get way more reckoning and support from the California community if you actually donated $180 million to the causes that I just mentioned, instead of pissing that money in the wind and paying for glossies, trying to buy your vote. Do not fall for it, California. This is a cheap trick, really. And I'm laughing because I'm laughing at the brochure. It's just stacked with lies. Have a great day.